Have you ever had someone speak to you and you thought you were listening, but when they finished, you realized you had no idea what they actually said? I remember once being in a group discussion where a classmate was speaking passionately about a topic I cared about. I was nodding along, but when they asked for feedback, I froze because I couldn't remember a single word they had said. I realized later that I wasn't really listening, I was just waiting for my turn to speak. It wasn't my best moment. Hello, classmates. My name is Juliana, and I am very excited to share with you guys some of the most valuable lessons I've learned in this class about communication and how it has influenced my personal growth. So, to start off, one concept that had a major impact on me was active listening. According to our textbook, Communication in the Real World, active listening is defined as a process of making a conscious effort to understand the speaker's message by fully engaging with what they are saying, rather than just hearing their words. Before I took this class, I thought listening was a passive activity. I would just often zone out during conversations, thinking I understood what the other person was saying, only to realize later that I missed various key points. But the textbook helped me realize that active listening isn't just about hearing words, but about truly understanding the message. For example, during a recent discussion with a friend, I made a point to listen actively by maintaining eye contact, nodding, and summarizing what they said to ensure I understood. I noticed that not only did the conversation flow more smoothly, but my friend also appreciated my engagement. This experience taught me the value of being fully present in conversations, whether they are personal or professional. Now, another key concept I've learned is that communication is deeply influenced by culture. Our textbook defines culture as the shared values, beliefs, and behaviors of a group of people that are passed down from generation to generation. Culture affects how we communicate in various ways, from language to nonverbal cues to the way we structure our conversations. I've become more aware of how cultural differences impact the way I interact with others. For example, in some cultures, direct communication is valued, where people say exactly what they mean. But in other cultures, indirect communication is preferred, where people might hint at their thoughts or use body language to express themselves. Now, I am Mexican, so growing up in a predominantly direct communication culture, I used to find indirect communication frustrating. I couldn't always understand why people were being vague or evasive. However, after studying communication in the real world, I realized that this indirect style was part of a cultural norm where maintaining harmony and avoiding confrontation is important. By being more mindful of these cultural nuances, I've learned to adjust my expectations and become more patient and understanding in cross cultural interactions. So, as I reflect on everything I've learned, I realize that effective communication requires more than just talking. It's about understanding others, listening actively, and respecting cultural differences. Active listening has been a major area of growth for me, and I will continue to practice it in every conversation to ensure that I am truly hearing and understanding others. Now, by becoming more aware of cultural communication styles, I can adapt stronger relationships with people from diverse backgrounds. And looking ahead, I know that these lessons will play a key role in my future career and personal life, whether I'm working with colleagues from different parts of the world or simply having a conversation with a friend. I'll work hard to apply these communication techniques to ensure that I'm not only heard, but also that I hear others.